You are welcome to this training. My name is BC Akombi, your wellness and DIY advocate. Let's go. So this is 2 cups of powdered milk, and I have here 2 cups of room temperature water. This is 2 tablespoons of unsweetened yogurt with live culture, active live culture, and this is a whisk. So I'm going to be adding the water into the milk. I want to dissolve the milk, and you have to mix it thoroughly and make sure there are no lumps. As I'm doing this, my water is already on fire, boiling. This is done. So I'm going to add 2 cups of boiling water. I'm going to stir. So we are going to test it now to check the temperature. It must be not be too hot. We'll be able to put our finger inside it and for about 8 seconds. If you are able to hold it, then it's okay. I'll wash my hands and try. So look at my clean hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay for me to add my yogurt. This is 2 tablespoons of yogurt. The starter culture, like I said, is a unsweetened yogurt from my previous batch of yogurt. So now we give it a mix. Make sure it is well mixed. So we are not going to add any sweetener because from this we're going to remove, when our yogurt is done, we'll remove the one that I will use for another batch. I'm going to remove part of this that I'll use to make another batch of yogurt. So we add this up. So I'm going to use this. This is like a blanket. It's a thick cloth, like this duvet, part of a duvet or something. I folded it and it's very thick, you can see. So we're going to wrap this. You can see how thick it is, all snug. And I'll put it in a dark place. Preferably if you have a warmer. Let me use a warmer for it. I want to put it inside here because we need to maintain the temperature. It has to be undisturbed. I'm leaving this overnight undisturbed. See you after it's done. So let's check our yogurt. Off camera, I reduced the yogurt because I realized it was too full, so I reduced it so that this would have space to not spill and all that. So I now left it overnight, and I showed you the process where I kept it. So like I said, I left it overnight, and that should be about 9 hours or 10 thereabouts. I checked on it and I realized it has set, and I don't want it to be too tangy, you understand? So let's check it. You see? Can you see? Your yogurt depends on the starter culture you use, how active it is. If it is very active and it is in good condition, it will produce good yogurt. So you can see how thick our yogurt is. You can see how it is. You have to keep this in the refrigerator, you understand? So the longer it stays in the fridge, the thicker it will become. You can see how thick it is now, but it will still become thicker. Before you add sweetener, if you are going to add sweetener, you take part of this and keep for your next batch. For me, I'm going to sweeten this with honey, but before I sweeten it at all, we'll take some of this and make Greek yogurt.